Give thanks and praise for the families. Then, another disappointing veto by the United States of America. For the 5th time, the United States has stand in the way of peace. See, because the UN Council voted to bring aid, ceasefire, and the release of all hostages. And you know, say the United States of America a look of fake freedom country, because it seems like I don't go freedom. I don't go in America freedom for that. I don't go in America life and liberty for that. I don't go in America, man, for can determine them destiny and live good. See? Seems like I don't go in America, pay for be free and live good. Because this is starting to become a pattern. Because in both Gaza and Ukraine, America now fighting the war, and it appears that them stand in between the Gaza and Israel and peace. Because right now, I man feel so perturbed that the United States on Wednesday veto another draft UN Security Council resolution that demand an immediate and conditional permanent ceasefire between Israel Hamas militants in the Gaza and undermine the process of the peace that we are all has been salivating and waiting and hoping on. The other 14 countries on the council voted in favor of the draft as a humanitarian crisis grips the enclaves of more than 2 million people. Them not have no heart. A US me a talk about, where famine looms and aid has only trickled into the area. It's a shame still in 2025. A joke thing. A joke thing. Right now, it appears that the world is sleeping. And when I say sleeping, I not talk about eyes wise. I talk about moral wise. The world is unconscious right now because it seems like we have been desensitized. For the last 10 years, I don't know if mankind have been so primitive. It seems like we're going backwards to the Stone Age in our mentality, in our consciousness, in our morality. The United States of America has clearly shown that it has no interest in bringing relief to the Gazans, in bringing relief to the Palestinians, in bringing an end to the turmoil that has engulfed the Middle East since 9/11, that we have perpetuated and spread xenophobia on the people of the region. The United States have no interest, like their counterpart Israel, in actually stopping the illegal annexation, the illegal capturing, moving, starving of a nation. And it seems to be a plan. And when I say seems, I mean it's right in front of our eyes and it's in our ears. And the news media, the main perpetuator of this, the news media is supposed to call these things out, and just like the last year of the United States administration with the Joe Biden, they close their eyes and pretend that they did not see. Well, the cognitive dissonance has been broken by the social media and other people that are perturbed by the injustice that has been displayed by the first world country, the ruler of the world, the United States of America, by the first world country, rulers of the world, UK. It is a shame and an embarrassment on the earth to see what's going on to little boys and girls. It seems like we have no feelings. But as the Israelis, the United States, and the entire European nation has desensitized us to the humanity of the Palestinians, Rastaman are telling us, say, oh, I'm causing them there. Zane, we have to wake up people and stop let the Europeans, the Americans, and other fascists like the Israeli create these human travesties on the earth without us saying anything. And right now, I'm going to tell you, say, I am calling for the arrest. The arrest of Bibi Netanyahu. And everybody on the internet should call for the arrest of Bibi Netanyahu. Because it's a shame. This guy is not even from Palestine. His name is not even Bibi Netanyahu. You're going to, and we continue to perpetuate this falsehood that we are trying. We're trying to bring peace to the middle. And all they're trying to do is to annex the land. All they're trying to do is to slowly cleanse the place. We sit here and watch our country commit so many crimes after crimes after crimes on humanity. And we develop this cognitive dissonance that we don't know. We develop this contagious ignorance. And we turn a blind eye to the genocide that has been going on. We turn a blind eye to the dissipation of evil that has trickled down even down to the baby. The acceptance of seeing over 20,000 children unalive by one of the world's superpower, ganged up with another one of the world's superpower, is a shame. It's like Goliath called his bold family to fight David. People, this has gone on long enough. And enough is really enough. We have a world superpower in Israel, backed by its right-hand man, United States of America, supported by the entire EU, Germany, England. And now you're telling me the people are desperate for food. And they are playing a hunger game. Imagine this. They are playing the hunger game with the Palestinian. The Security Council vote came as Israel pushed ahead with its offense in Gaza after ending 2 months of troops in March. Gaza health authorities said that Israel struck and unalive 45 people on Wednesday, while the Israelis said that one soldier died in the fighting. Britain, UK, the UN Ambassador Barbara Woodward criticized Israel government decision to expand its military occupation in Gaza and security restricting humanitarian aid and unjustified disappointment. This is cruel, families and friends. But of course, the mastermind of Israel has denied. Yes, they have. They have denied all reports, all video, everything that is being reported, because only they knows what ethnic cleansing is. Only they knows what G-side is. Only they. Families and friends, when I saw the video of everyone raising their hands again, a new administration, and every country voted for a ceasefire except for the United States of America, it dawned on me right away. They don't want no peace. The United States of America is complicit with the removal, the cleansing, the genocide of the Palestinian people. And this is a shame. The blood stain runs from the hands of our government to the feet of the people. We are also complicit. We watched during the Biden administration as the children were stronger than us. The children stood up, and the administration persecute them, and they still continue to the next administration. Where are we living? Aren't we living in the free West? Aren't we living in the United States of America, the place we call the best? So when we see wrong being done, like Martin Luther King said, injustice done to one man is done to all. You cannot turn a blind eye anymore. The social media has placed it in front of your face as the mainstream media hides the truth. Thank you for tuning in today, Pros, because the United States of America is complicit. It's the number one vetoer of peace in Gaza. I saw one report that the United States is the number one vetoer in the UN, and it has used up most of its veto power against poor Palestine. What have Palestine done to you? What has the Gaza done to you? What has the Gaza done to you? Yes, I know October 7th, the worst day on the planet. But I'm telling you, we all have our wounds to heal. We all have our wounds to heal. You hear me? We all have our wounds to heal. Sorry for my accent. Sometimes I will say some things by accident. But as you see, I'm a Jamaican. Yeah. I'm a Jamaican. I'm a Rastaman. Military veteran. And it's a shame. I love this country. I love the United States. Almost as much as I love the islands. But me I tell you, man, a Jamaican, man, a Rastaman, anyway I go, it's mine. Because I don't leave myself behind. And I'm here in the United States of America, a country that I'm proud of. The land of the free, the home of the brave. But right now, it seems it's the land of the freaks and the home of the slaves. We have lost our moral compass. The United States of America once again shows its evil hand as it vetoes peace in the Middle East. Aren't you tired of seeing women and children being deceased? As aid in the Gaza streams in at a trickle, many are hoping that this doesn't come true, but they're saying that up to 14,000 children are on the brink of starvation in the Gaza, as Israel has placed a 3-month blockade on food. Them I tell you straight up, say them love your life on the line. Them are determine how much food, how much water, where you go, where you stay, what you say. The last administration, I tell you, say you can't go outside and get sun. You have to turn up 6 feet apart. You can't breathe in certain air who they think they are. But you're not sleep. Because the devil is rampant. But goodness is not weak. The devil is rampant. Blood running from your hand, dripping to your feet. The United States of America, the UK, the European countries such as Germany, they are complicit. It's a disgrace right in our face. What are we going to do, my people? What are we going to say? They have scared the entire population to not say anything. Yes, we agree. Israel has the right to defend itself just like me. But when do defense becomes too much? When do defense becomes a over trill? When do it comes a over trill? It seems like the whole of Gaza on one fill with the Palestinian body. Imagine this. I was watching a newscast and a Palestinian gentleman was talking about now where there's Israel. His grandfather and father used to live, and they were moved to Rafah, and now his home is destroyed too, just like his grandfather and father. And his only hope is to hope that his children don't have to go through that. 3 generations, and he's begging for the 4th not to go through it. This is a shame. There's a permanent stain on Israel, and the stain is running on America, UK, Germany, and all these countries that has sit by idly, that is making lip service and not doing anything. All they doing is lip service and sending the bombs and the equipment and the money and the support and getting the lamestream media to lie. You see, the lamestream media is supposed to be the 4th branch of the government. The lamestream media is supposed to hold politicians, crooked politicians, accountable. The lamestream media is supposed to be the voice of the people. The lamestream media has crawled up in bed with evil. Imagine the first world country, the United States of America, the land of the free, the land of free speech, free press, the right to bear arms. My God. A land where you even have the right not to incriminate yourself. They are the only country to veto a peace deal in the Middle East. Make it make sense. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rastafari Soldier here of Deep Roots TV. Thank you for tuning into the Rastaman channel again. Leave your comment on this one. I mean, it's just so difficult, families and friends, for me to even look and see these things in the news and comment. Sometimes I am so shocked and perturbed. As you see, for the last few weeks, I don't even vlog because these news make the Rastaman sad. And as I said, on these social media apps, don't think they have it here for you to communicate. It's crap. What they're doing is they're tracking your thoughts, because what you say out of your mouth are your thoughts. And they're watching your movements, because every time you touch your phone or log on to the internet, they know where you are by geolocation. And they're trying to analyze and make predictions. These people are evil. They think they can emulate, mimicate, or even be the Most High. They are narcissistic, they're psychopath, and they're control freaks. My families and friends, leave your comment on this one, because it's a shame. The United States of America, a first world country, supposed to be the leader of the free world, is the only country to veto a peace deal in a Gaza. And me have a video where the person that she talked about, it's not satisfied and this and that. Lie. It doesn't matter. The United States of America is making money off of the war in Ukraine and in Gaza. The same politician them in a Congress invest in corporation and in the military industrial complex, and they're making sure that innocent youths lose their lives so they could make a whole money in the stock market. Ladies and gentlemen, leave your comment if you think I'm telling the truth. Leave your comment if you think I'm telling a lie. I'm Rastafari Soldier here of Deep Roots TV. Subscribe, like, and share to the Rastaman channel if you want to hear the truth. Yeah. Subscribe to Deep Roots TV. I think we're going to leave it at that point right here, my lord. We'll pick up later on. I'll make back forward a call. I see my cousin had forward from Jamaica, so I'm going to give him a call right now. More life and more joy and more happiness. Share the content for my families and friends. Yeah, bless. Fire,